I have manifested that only the people that are meant to see this video will see this video, and if you are here, I feel like it will hit home. It will make sense in some way, shape or form, and there are messages that are meant for you. So this is a safe space where you are always very welcome. I'm going to see what's coming through for you, and of course, trust that you're here for a reason. I really just believe it with this particular reading. Okay, so well, someone here I feel has turned their back on you, and this is someone that you really didn't expect for them to do this towards you. It has caused you a lot of grief, a lot of sadness, a lot of pain. It has been very, very burdensome, and more than anything else, the Ten of Wands here just really goes to show that you were dealing with someone who naturally is very closed off. So, well, on the outside they can come across as very open, like there's nothing wrong with them, you know, not to say that there's something wrong with them, but I do believe that they're quite closed off, okay? And they can be quite emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, or emotionally unintelligent, okay? To that level, and they may not have as much empathy as you have. So there's a sense here, like on the outside, they can come across as like la-di-da-di-da, everything's really great. Look at this. Synchronicity. Gotta love a bit of synchronicity, okay? La-di-da-di-da, everything's really great with this Page of Swords energy. I'm living my life, I'm going here, I'm going there, social, 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 friends, 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 bit of this, bit of that, bada bing, bada boom. But then, okay, when it comes to you, they have become very, very closed off. Why? Great question, great question, great question. They can't handle emotion. They can't handle even 1% emotion. This is the kind of person who has grown up thinking that just living life, having fun, doing everything except for tapping into your emotions is healthy and normal, and anything that is way too emotional is danger, danger, toxic, toxic. Cannot think about it. It's too much. It's too much. Drowning, drowning, drowning. Warning, warning, warning. Poisonous. Okay? Poisonous. So that's this person basically. Moral of the story here, okay, especially in regards to this, is the fact that this person is ignoring you because they can't handle emotion. They can't handle depth. They can handle superficial things that are surface level, when you just talk about like, oh, I went here and I did this and this is how my day went. The minute you say anything emotional, you ask about, you know, how they're feeling, and you try to tap a little bit deeper into that, they just shut down. It's like, you know, when you have a trip around the house. What I mean by that is sometimes, you know, things will trip, like electricity, it just trips. Then you got to go to the fuse box, and you got to like, they just trip, and then you got to restart all over again, right? It's that kind of energy here of something quite fragile. Like you just knock it on something and it just breaks. The whole thing just breaks, and you think, but I only tapped it slightly. Like what? And it's not even that you're trying to purposely do anything to this person. You're just trying to be a human being, but their ability to handle emotion is fragile. That's the best way I can put it. There we go. Finally got round to explaining it in the best way I could. I was like, how can I explain this, right? And I'm trying to give you all these analogies, but fragile. They're just really, really fragile. They can't handle it. It's a little bit like if they are a very thin branch and you try to hang off that branch, it's going to break. It's inevitable, right? This is their energy. They just don't know how to handle emotion. They don't know. They've just not been taught to be emotionally open. And what's fascinating, oh my God, look at this. Another synchronicity, okay? Another synchronicity. So of course we have the Death card there, and we have that flag, okay? We've now got here transformation. Transformation. This person is going to do a 180 degree, because we also have here the Offer. I'm a little bit shook by this. I am, because I didn't really expect this. I really thought that this person, you know, when they're closed off, they're closed off. I don't know why my phone is making noise. Let me put it over there, because I put it in this tub full of all my, let me just show you. Full of all my tarot cards, right? But the thing is, because it's in the plastic container, it just makes a lot of noise. And I actually reuse these plastic containers because why not, right? Or better than like throwing them away. And then also, It just makes a lot of noise. So if I just put it on the side, that is all good. Okay. So basically, the offer here shows that this person's going to do a 180-degree change, a 180-degree turn, and they're going to come to you with some form of victory. Why? I need an answer to the why. I really need an answer to the why. Why are they going to come forward with victory? Why are they going to come forward now, especially after having turned their back on you and after having ignored you? Why now? Why? Tarot, I need a concrete answer. Okay. Gosh, I feel like I hope I wasn't threatening Tarot there. I was like, Tarot, I need a concrete answer. No, really, guys, if you have, okay, questions for Tarot and you know how to read Tarot, for example, ask questions. Like, ask those questions and be like, I need a concrete answer. I need a real answer. I need a definitive answer. Put in those words, okay, because it's quite important to get those kinds of answers out of the cards. And if you need me to answer those kinds of questions, I can as well, because I do personal tarot readings as well, done within 12 to 24 hours. Okay, everything's linked down below. So we do have a definitive answer as to why now, okay? First and foremost, they are feeling very lonely in their life, okay? They thought that sort of being away from you, they would just feel fine, they would move on with their life, everything would be great, everything would be fun, everything would be exciting in their life. They have realized that the reality of their life is very, very different. They are not happy, they are not satisfied, they are not fulfilled. They do not have support in their life. Very few people actually care about them. And the Eight of Swords here, they will feel very guilty for treating you in this way, because there's some of the kind of lesson that they will learn here from a person that they would really want the support of, and that person will shut them down, and they will realize that they sort of operate in a one-way system. What I mean by that is when they need support, okay, they will take, but when they have to give support, they do very little. So that should resonate regarding your person here that we are speaking about, whether it's a friend, whether it's a co-worker, whether it's a family member, whether it's someone romantic, whoever this person is, okay, it will resonate with you, because you will know that this person is a little bit more of a taker than a giver, and that is going to teach them a major lesson. They will deal with some kind of lesson that the universe will give to them. They will take that lesson and they will very much realize that they were truly, truly messing with a blessing. Wow, what a rhyming rhyme. They were messing with a blessing. Comment it down below, okay, to claim this reading, especially if this makes sense for you. They are messing with a blessing. And that energy, okay, gives you power to realize that it's not your fault that they did this towards you. It's not because you are a certain way or you look a certain way. It's truly to do with their own behavior, okay? So comment that down below. They are messing with a blessing. What's going to happen is that they are going to go through that transformation. That transformation is going to lead them to come to you with an offer to come back into your life. And there is going to be some work they do within themselves. It's going to be slow at first. They might just, you know, maybe go to therapy like once and then kind of not really, and then go again and then start to get into a repeated pattern. But at first, you know, they'll kind of work on themselves impulsively here and there until it actually becomes consistent. This person will start to work on themselves consistently after sort of doing it impulsively, because they will realize that they're just not happy with their life. They will hit rock bottom, literally, to realize that they are so far removed from the life that they want to live, and they are so unhappy that someone will literally point out to them, you need to work on the emotional side, you need to work on healing, you need to heal yourself, you need to feel stronger, you need to get yourself together in that way, which is going to then lead them to go on this healing journey, which then also allows them to understand what they did towards you. They of course learn that lesson. It makes them realize that they were messing with a blessing, which is you, and then it also allows them to come forward, because they will want to of course have a transformation, do a 180. They will do a 180, and it leads them to come to you with a significant offer to be a part and to be in your life. That's kind of what I have to say here. Gosh, I don't know why, but I just have, first and foremost, there's like pressure in my head, and then I also just feel very like tired. And I feel like this is the energy that I'm feeling in regards to you, because I myself am not tired. I don't do readings when I'm extremely tired, but I just felt that overwhelming sense that you're just tired. You're tired of what this person did. You're tired of maybe waiting. And to that I say, listen, don't wait, okay? Live your best life, take some rest, work on your work, do the things that you can do, and work on the things that you can control. You don't need to wait for this person. This person will learn themselves, grow themselves, get themselves together, and then come to you. But in the meantime, live your best life. Literally, okay? Live that life for yourself. Don't wait. In fact, waiting also slows things down. We know the law of attraction. Waiting attracts more waiting, and then you're waiting forever, okay? The sunflower here shows a lot of growth. We also see reflection. So there's going to be growth and reflection on this person's side. So there is a new dawn, there's a new day in this connection. This connection is going to go through rejuvenation. It is definitely going to uplift. So that is what we have here. Things are going to change, and this is why they were doing what they did. Now, I do have lots of rituals even for this kind of situation. There's break no contact, support and consistency, protect your connection, express their feelings to you. There's rituals for love, money, marriage, career, success, beauty, justice, healing, items as well, which are handmade, meditated with and saged, and of course readings on my website. There's also of course TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you soon.